Well, good morning everybody, it's Hugh from Asgard Studios. I wanted to make a quick video this morning about the gear I'm currently using right now to do my FPV flying. I get a lot of questions about what kind of quad I'm flying, what kind of camera, all that sort of stuff. I have a very simple setup right now. Let me show you. Alright, so here's my basic setup. Nothing too fancy here. I'm using the DJI goggles, obviously. A little sticker from True RC. Got an aftermarket headband on there just to make things a little more comfortable. And I also put a little 3D printed a little battery pack holder back there. Yeah, anyway, it works well. I'm very pleased with these DJI goggles. I've had no complaints with them whatsoever. Fantastic. As for drones, pretty much 99% of the time I'm flying this BetaFPV TWIG XL. It's the 2021 version. It is a 3.5-inch 4S, and it's pretty much my favorite drone to fly. This little thing does just about everything. It's very fast, it's very smooth, it's quiet, it's doesn't cost a lot to operate with 4-cell batteries. They're pretty cheap, and it's pretty robust. I crash it quite regularly because I kind of push the envelope these days, and it holds up well. I've had a lot of cracked canopies, so I've had to replace those quite frequently. But yeah, other than that, not too many problems. Now you will notice that if you buy this TWIG, you get this extra little insert at the bottom. And that's if you do add the digital Vista unit, it'll accommodate it with this little piece that kind of pushes the canopy up. So that's the only thing I really did to this. I added Crossfire and I added the CADX Vista unit with the Runcam Phoenix HD camera. It's a low light camera, fantastic. So if you've seen my morning shots, that's how I'm getting them. It's just with this camera. It's really great. And of course, I run a Taranis QX7, nothing too complicated there. We've got a Crossfire module in the back. And that's basically it. That's my gear. There's one other thing I take with me when I go, which is, of course, a battery bag. So really, when I walk out the door, I'm actually walking out with 3 things. This battery bag, I usually just pop the BetaFPV drone in there and close it up because there's plenty of space in there. See, that's the great thing about flying a small little drone like this, right? So there, when I walk out the door, that's all I've got are those 3 things. Now, I also did want to show you inside the battery bag. So it's a fireproof LiPo bag, as you can see. Nothing extraordinary about it. It's just a basic one I bought on Amazon a couple of years back. A couple things I did do, though. I glued a big Velcro strip in the top and then glued a bunch of things I use almost every time I fly. You got a 1.5mm hex driver to tighten up cameras and props and whatnot. I've got a battery discharger. This you basically plug it into any XT30 and it discharges it to storage voltage. I've got a battery tester, obviously. I have a little memory card dongle so I can immediately take my video from my goggles to here right to my phone. And of course, extra memory cards. Forget those all the time. Okay, so I just put that inside the cover and all the tools I need are there. Now inside the drone bag, I've got another little fireproof container just with some odds and ends, and I keep a battery bank to charge up my phone. But what I really wanted to show you was this tray. So all this goes inside this fireproof bag, but the tray I 3D printed, and it just holds my batteries. Nothing too exciting. I designed this basically just to accommodate the batteries that I have. So, I've got some 4-cell 450s, 850s, 650s, 2 cells. I've got an extra DJI battery. I've got this big lithium-ion Explorer pack. So I've got little slots to accommodate all these different battery sizes. And the idea was, when I had them before, they were all just kind of thrown inside the bag. And every time I had to, find a battery, I would have to look and hunt around. Now I can just reach in and I can see right away, okay, there's the battery and whether it's good or not. And as you can see, I've got the little green tabs that I 3D printed, and these just indicate whether the battery is full or not. So once I use it, I take it off, and that way I know the battery's longer full. Yeah, so anyway, that's what I'm droning with all the time now. Very simple setup, not much to it. Few things in a little bag. I don't take a lot. Now, obviously, you know, if I was going out flying for the day, maybe going racing or whatever with my friends, you know, maybe I'd bring a bigger toolkit or whatnot. But just to go out and fly for the day, this is really all I need. All right, one more thing I need to tell you guys. So the most important part about this whole kit, anybody guess? Maybe a test after, kids, so buckle up. So this is pretty much the heaviest battery I use. It's a 4-cell 850. It's pretty hefty. And if you'll notice, there's a little scale there that's reasonably accurate. And 236 grams. So my point is that this is under 250, which means in Canada, I really have a good deal of freedom in terms of where I can fly this thing. So you'll see me do, you know, a few little high altitude shots and some things that maybe you can't do in the US or other places, but I am careful and yeah. Anyway, there we go, 236 grams, send it. Anyway, hope you guys found that interesting, useful, or something. If so, please hit the like button, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Take care, folks.